data centre was established in 2009 and has operated since then without any interruption to its service.
This data centre is one of a number of data centres in the BT estate. This is the most up-to-date and technically efficient data centre.
Customers are increasingly realising that there isn't a need any longer to build their own data centres and that there are world-class facilities in the market that they can outsource to. It's an effective way of managing their budgets, and it moves the emphasis away from capital expenditure onto operational expenditure.
When they come to a data centre like this, they benefit from truly resilient infrastructure, set up in a way that should ever one single point ever fail, a separate B system would take over. They're effectively coming here for peace of mind and the quality of the infrastructure. The site conforms to UK government security policies for the housing of sensitive data, and that begins at the very perimeter of the building, which is surrounded by a 4-metre high military-grade security fence, and which is then managed by an in-house guard force. The flow of visitors and indeed equipment into and out of the building would need to be authorised.
The commercial security level is up to including PCI DSS. For the government security levels, we can go up to IL4.
This data centre has two major accreditations of note. The first being ISO 27001, and that is the international standard for information security. Another additional international standard, SSAE 16. This data centre is in the unique position of having a direct connection to the UK national grid. In the event of a loss of power, there exists on site a battery capability, and that capacity is approximately 10 minutes in length. But within 40 seconds of any power loss, the entire power load will be transferred to the generators that we have on site, thus allowing us to run continuously. We have on site a specialist fire suppression system, which is based on using a gas known as IG55, because it would not have any detrimental effect to people working in the data hall.
BT has invested many millions in the latest state-of-the-art servers, storage and backup infrastructure, and if you couple that with the security and resilience that's built in to the site and the actual platform, and the fact that it's right on the BT core network, really is a compelling proposition.
The investment in the power link that we have here on its own would cost approximately £20 million to recreate, and that is obviously cost prohibitive for most organisations who would prefer to see their valuable capital deployed investing in their own core business.
One of the beauties of the managed compute service is that customers never need to come here on site. Everything is done here locally or through the BT team supporting that platform.
So organisations can house their own IT equipment on site, so they can bring their own staff to this data centre, or customers can have their IT managed for them.
Some of our customers have no engineering presence in the UK, and for those customers we do all of the aspects for looking after their equipment.
With the BT Managed Compute Service, we're always going to be assured of being on the most modern and up-to-date kit. We're not going to have a depreciation of assets or be stuck with kit that becomes outdated. It's only when you arrive on site at a data centre like this that you can appreciate the reality of the size and scope of the asset and the service that we're given access to. The levels of security here, well, anything short of a nuclear strike, then everything's going to keep running day to day. The fact that the BT managed service is in Newport is completely transparent to our operations. If we need to install new software, if we need to do any sort of spring clean of our systems or add anything in there, we can do that from our head offices. The ability of the services here to scale up or scale down with rapidity to match our needs is very attractive. Fits in with our cash flow. We know exactly how much we're going to have to spend, and we can budget accordingly. Yet still we can flex with a changing marketplace. The BT Managed Compute Service means that the levels of performance we require from our systems is always going to be available to us. With the service here, if there was some sort of catastrophe, we get immediate failover. The safety and security of our data, we've got absolute peace of mind with that. There's no threat to the integrity there. We're very happy with the service we get.